Now, your mom, I'm told, is concerned about what you might say about her tonight. Is she concerned when you discuss her, when you're doing interviews?
She's terrified that I'm going to come on like a late night show and talk about her and say terrible things about her, which I would never do, even though she's crazy. My mom is nuts.
Your mom is nuts?
But I would never really go out and say something awful about her.
Like what kind of thing?
I don't know, like recently, recently, my favorite thing that I like to kind of rib her for is, you know, I did Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
And so, did you like that show?
Yeah, people love that show.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Love that
it's so
show.
funny. And so she said, I started to make a list because she would call and say, I saw a nice review for Rock and Roll Summer Camp. She called it Young Sweaty Americans one time. She never once said Wet Hot American Summer.
She's in a way very creative. My mom can't get the title straight of this show. Okay. Let's talk about Casual. It's such a good show. So many people are talking about it. There are sex scenes, which can, you know, by television standards, can be a little bit on the graphic side. Do you warn your family if your mom's, you know, you're worried about your mom or your parents or anybody, siblings? What do you do?
Well, we're not the kind of family where we're like, you know, hey, sex, pass the butter. We're like, we don't talk about.
There's no. Wow, that was sexy what you just did. Sex, pass butter. That's some pretty hot talk around the table.
Marv.
I guess it depends on what you do with the butter. Could be,
That is true. Or a canola oil.
Yeah.
But no, I just mean we don't talk about sex in our house. We're very repressed in a really great, fun, lovable way. So yeah, you know, I had one scene that I wrote a email to my entire family and said, if you want to protect your psyche, just don't watch the last 4 minutes of episode 3 of Casual. And everybody wrote back, I watched it. Like that was their first, I watched it.
I watched it first.
Like, they wanted a prize. I think they wanted a little, like a reward. Like, I watched you have fake sex.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But you were cool with it. You're fine with them seeing that.
No, I'm not cool with it. It's horrible. Ugh.